On a recent episode of Vag, someone in the comments requested that I start doing reviews again. And I said, absolutely. Is there anything you'd like to see a review of? And they requested a review of the Gameboy camera. Now, apparently I mentioned this, who knows how many years ago. I've had this YouTube channel since 2006. I've had this YouTube channel for 10 years. And I guess this person's been around for quite some time. They've been anxiously awaiting the Gameboy camera review. We're going to take this out into the field and we're going to take a couple of pictures. And I enlisted the help of my girlfriend's daughter to operate the Gameboy camera while I was operating the Big Boy camera. And let's go ahead, let's go out there, let's take a couple of pictures and let's take a look at them. So, here we have the Game Boy camera. You can shoot photos. The menu is set up like a JRPG menu. The run option is just a joke, and I've seen a lot of people ask about this, but it's just there to be silly. You can check pictures here. The items option from this menu has a picture timer and a time-lapse option. The magic menu has a variety of trick lenses and filters and stuff like that. Game Faces is where you go to take a picture that you can use as the picture for the bosses and the games you can play. So you have the option to make a slideshow, which it just goes through your photos in order. There's not really anything special about it. You can also make an animation, which is pretty cool. You select the photos and you put them into a timeline, and then you also have the option to use the unlocked pictures, which are of a higher quality. I'm not sure how you unlock all of them because I haven't unlocked all of them, but there's all sorts of pictures. There's a whole album full of pictures that you can unlock. There are 4 games that you can play. There's Space Fever 2, Run Run Run, DJ, and Ball. Space Fever 2 is a sequel to Nintendo's Space Invaders clone, Space Fever, and is used as a method to select the other games, and plays like Galaga. Run 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 is challenging, but I believe I have a video on my channel getting first place in this game from many years ago. Ball is basically a game and watch game, but you can take a picture of your face to replace Mr. Game & Watch's face. Kinda neat. Seeing some of these references to old school Nintendo stuff. DJ allows you to make some hot beats, but I have no interest in that, so I've never really looked at it, and I can't really comment on how effective it is at making chiptune music, but I'm sure someone out there might have some interest in it. There's a photo album. Again, you can just go through your pictures. From the main menu, I believe hitting start, you can enter a special little menu that is the solar system. You can enter your name and birth date, so that, I don't know why. It also keeps track of all your vital statistics, like how many photos you have taken and deleted, transfers to another Game Boy camera, and how many pictures you've printed, which is kind of neat to look back at how many pictures I've taken over the 15 years I've owned that thing. There's the option to doodle on pictures and slap some stamps down before printing them or sending them to a friend. The link option is where you go to trade the pictures or use the printer. that's really all there is to say about this thing. If you go to a game convention and want all the hipster cred, take a Game Boy camera to take some pictures and some selfies. Maybe throw in a hashtag or something. Kids love that shit, right? Now, I have a lot of memories with this Game Boy camera. I got it when it first came out along with the Game Boy printer. And I would use this to make short stop-motion animation films. I made a bunch of clay models. I used G.I. Joes for one, and built a lot of props and silly stuff. Now, I'm pretty sure in my closet I still have the box full of clay models that I made. And if I can, I'll dig those out and I'll put them in a future video. But I know that it'd be kind of a pain in the ass to get to. I would take 30 pictures, because that's how many pictures this thing will take, and then I'd put them in the animation. I would record the animation using a Super Game Boy on my Super Nintendo and record that to VHS. Then I'd keep recording those 30 frames at a time. And it was a hell of a process. I wish I could find that VHS tape with all those animations, because some of them I was pretty proud of.